Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Shell here and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see from the thumbnail and the title of today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I transform this wig. This is the wig that I recently purchased a few weeks ago from Unice Hair. You guys seen when I did a vlog on me going to the store and purchasing this wig. So I'm going to leave all the specs down below of this hair and also all the products that I used. So if you guys missed anything in the video, please check out the description box. I'll be listing everything down below, and if there's anything I can link as well, I'll try my best to do that. So without further ado and me babbling, let's go ahead and get started. So when I'm mixing these products to bleach the hair, I don't really gauge, I don't really measure, I should say, the amount of products that I use, because when you're bleaching a wig, you're gonna need a lot of bleach to lift the hair. So you really don't have to have a measurement of how much product you use. I just gauge how much product I use, and then I had to end up going and mix more products. So you want to have more instead of less products when you're bleaching the hair. So if you bleach and you have a little bit more left over, then you'll be fine. But if you have less product, then that's definitely going to be a problem. So I'm going to start off by applying the bleach to the hair. And I started from the bottom and worked my way all the way to the top. And one thing that I can say about this hair is it took the bleach very well. I didn't have any issues when I was bleaching the hair. Obviously, it's coming from a very dark color, so it wasn't gonna go straight to platinum blonde right away. I did have to go back and bleach the hair afterwards, and I'm gonna show you guys that in a minute. But after the first application, I think I left it on the hair for about 30 minutes, and before I did that, I actually went in and bleached the lace as well. But I did not feel like the bleach did anything to the lace. I felt like the lace came out the same color. So after the first application of bleach, this is what the hair looked like. It was more between a 27 and a 30, mostly a 30. The roots were more of a 27 color, but the tips were like a color number 30. And this is the blue that I wanted to use. This is from Kiss. This is their blue color in Blue Moonlight. And I was testing the hair first to see how it was going to look, how it was going to turn out. So if you guys are ever bleaching hair from dark to light and then going to a color, I would always test it out first just to see how it's going to look. And when I apply the blue to the hair, you can kind of see almost exactly how it's gonna look, and it wasn't giving me the pigmentation and the color that I wanted, and I knew it was because of the color of the hair. So like I said earlier, I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna lift the hair a second time just to get it to a lighter color so that I can get the blue that I want. Now you can go in straight with a platinum blonde hair and the blue will come out right away. All you would have to do is probably tint the hair first with like a color shampoo and then go straight in with your rinse and the blue will come out beautifully. But for the price that I got this wig, I'm not mad because a platinum wig would have cost me a lot more, and I did pay like 90 something dollars like I showed you guys for this unit. So after I added the bleach on the hair the second time, I left it for about 30 minutes covered up, and then I just went in and took it off afterwards, and it lifted really nice. It didn't give me any issues. It didn't start shedding afterwards. So you guys, I wish I had something bad to say about how this wig colored, but it actually took the bleach very nice. So after it finished bleaching, I took it to the sink just to get that color washed out, and then I actually did the watercolor method with the same Blue Moonlight color that I used from Kiss. And after using the watercolor method with this hair, It came out very patchy. The blue did not take how I wanted it to. I could still see blonde streaks, blonde patches all over the wig, and I was not happy about how the color turned out at all. I was gonna try to achieve the style that I wanted. I'm so sorry, I can't talk. I was gonna try to achieve the style that I wanted with the color of this unit, but once it dried, I was like, oh hell no, there is no way I was gonna walk outside with this color looking like this. It looked nasty. There was just blondes and blues just messy all over the wig. Like you could tell that it did not color properly. So ran to my beauty supply store and I picked up these two colors from Adore, 176 and the other one I think is 112. I don't even know exactly which one I used because I only used one bottle of this color, and 176 and 112, they're literally the same exact blue. So if you get either or, it's not going to make a difference because that's how close these two colors are. And then I just did the same thing like I did before, and I repeated the watercolor method because that's just the easiest way now to color your wigs. Instead of sitting down there and taking 3 hours to apply the color, I don't know who invented, who thought of, who came up with this watercolor method, but it is one of the most brilliant ideas ever. Okay, when I say ever, I mean ever, because you literally get to properly color a wig in seconds. Not even minutes, but seconds. Because the minute I started dipping the ends in the color, I knew it was taking because you could see it. So I just took my time, apply put the wig in the water. And then the one thing that I love about the watercolor method, it does not stain your lace. It doesn't matter if it's even black, it will not stain your lace. Okay, your lace will come out looking the same way like you put it in. Okay, it does not stain the lace. So that's one of the most awesome thing about doing the watercolor method. You can literally dye your hair in seconds and your lace will not be stained. So if you know anything about rinse, it's rinse. It's not a permanent dye. So you can't use shampoo on it, at least not right away, because it will strip the color right back off of the hair. So I didn't use any shampoo on the wig directly afterwards. I just went in and conditioned the wig thoroughly just so that the hair is nice and soft, and I know that I'll be getting the maximum color out of the wig without worrying that the color is gonna strip off. So like I said, I just went in and thoroughly cleaned it with conditioner and then made sure that I rinsed it out properly. So right after I rinsed the wig, right after I conditioned the wig and I put it on my wig head and I combed it through, I could have seen that the color, honey, was gonna be really, really nice. So it turned out to be kind of like a teal green slash midnight blue slash a little bit of navy slash a little bit of royal blue. The blue was not consistent throughout the wig, but I wasn't mad at it. I kind of liked the different contrast that it had. So after I let it air dry, I just went right through and flat iron the wig. Now, if you are a pro at cutting, you could try to cut your bob with the wig being wet. My mom is very, very good at cutting hair anyhow. She could cut it wet, she could cut it dry, she could cut it brittle, she could cut it hard, she could cut it soft. My mom is very, very good at cutting. Me, on the other hand, when it comes to hair and wigs, this is one of the things that I'm not excellent at, is cutting hair. And this is actually my first time cutting a bob. So yeah, I can't remember any other time that I cut a bob. So I just wanted to make sure that I'm taking extra precaution. So I just went through and flat ironed the hair first. Then I secured the wig on my mannequin head just to make sure that it doesn't move when I'm trying to cut the bob. And then I went through and I cut it, and I did it little by little in sections. So I'm just trying to go through with this hot comb just to make sure that all the hair is straight and nothing is uneven, so I get to cut the bob exactly how I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be kind of like not too short on my neck, but then not too long down my back, like a mid-length bob. Very even. No side is longer than the other, very even. So after I flat ironed the hair, I just went through and put some moisturizer on the hair. And then I went through and cut it. And I lost a part of the clip where I was cutting it around, but you guys can see that I still had some inconsistencies with a lot of the strands being longer than some. So I would say, if this is your first time, if you're going to try to cut a bob, take your time when you're cutting the hair. Work with your flat iron to keep straightening the hair, and then start longer and cut shorter. Don't cut short and then you keep cutting shorter and shorter and shorter, and then you might end up cutting the wig too short. I started cutting the bob longer, um, and then I went through and took my time and cut it a little bit shorter, and that's how I ended up with this bob. And I could have even cut the hair a little bit shorter, but I was very happy with the length that I got, so I'm gonna keep it this way. And I'm actually very proud of myself of cutting this bob, because at first I was so scared. That's why it took me so long to do this video. And I filmed this video on different days, you guys. I was coloring it, then I bleached it, then I colored it, then I cut it. I did everything on separate days. So I just took my time with it, and I am so happy of how well it turned out. The hair is bouncy. I didn't have any issues. I haven't really gotten any much shedding from this hair. This hair does not shed. It's a really nice unit. The only thing I don't like about the unit is the fact that I think it's either 150 density or less. It's not a lot of hair, but it does look bouncy. So not bad, not bad for my second time purchasing hair from Unice Hair. The first time I had a horrible, horrible experience, and this time around I was a little bit scared because the hair had a lot of flakes in it when I first got it. I don't know if the wig was just old and sitting there. I don't know what was going on in the wig when I first got it, but it had a lot of flakes in it. But as soon as I washed it out, it was fine. I didn't have any more issues after that. And then I bleached the lace, but the lace color didn't change. So I don't know what's up with that. The lace is a nice lace. It melted into my skin very well, but I bleached the lace and it looked like I didn't bleach it. Like, I don't know why the lace is still so white. Like, it's very light, and I don't know why I did that. But as you guys can see, this is after I installed the wig, and it was very easy to install, and it fit me really, really nicely. Like I said, the only problem is the fact that the hair, I like for my wigs to be full, and this wasn't full at all. So I guess you get what you pay for, right? But yeah, so the wig definitely worth $90, because I wouldn't pay no more than that for it. But I tried to also wear it like down on my face, and it just looked like it didn't have a lot of hair in it. So the best way to wear it is just to put it behind the ears. But yeah, I like it though. But yeah, that's about it for this video, you guys. If you have any video requests, feel free to leave them down below. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye.